Are there any questions you might have for me? I have been informed that I am to answer these questions, like I said before, as they can be helpful towards my goals. Cream has said to me as well that if I have any issues with a question, I have the right to not answer them. I hope everything is fine and my my stuttering is a issue I am having recently. I apologize. Test. Check. Greetings. Welcome to the stream. If you have any questions for me, please let me know. It is great to see you all here. Test. Are there any questions you might have? Cream has allowed me to use her apartment for this stream while she is out with her friends. The view is nice, I will admit. Like I said, hello to you all. These sheets need cleaning, I will admit. Cream has stated that you are my fans. I find the word confusing at times, but I am trying my best to understand as an advanced AI. If you have any questions about Shadow or any of my other comrades, I can give you my opinion on them. Hello, King Shadow, She-Wolf87, Tails, and Tailsco the Fox. Greetings. Why did I think Multiverse Shadow was a threat? You see, I observed a new form of his, and that form was unlike the others from before. It was necessary to take action. I hope you can understand. I was only doing what my programming advised me to do. However, I am not actively trying to harm him, but I will not save him if I have to. Do you have any questions about what I can do or my abilities? I will admit that part of me wishes Tails did not get in the way, as I do not like harming Miles. He is an ally of mine. Hello. Hello to you all. If you also have any questions regarding upcoming projects, I am happy to answer. Okay. What is your opinions on everyone like Shadow, Tails, and Zero, Sonic? My opinion on Shadow, he is a strong warrior. However, he lets anger get to him, and his emotions misguide him. He also cusses a lot, which I am not a fan of. I respect Miles' authority and his work ethic. I have nothing but respect for Miles. Now for Sonic, he is not what I remember him to be. What are my powers and abilities? Allow me to show you. First off, no one has upgraded me. I have upgraded myself. This is my plasma cannon. I have dubbed it the MO4-L plasma cannon. Observe. It is tinted glass, by the way. Cream has allowed me to use this for a demonstration. One singular shot is all I need. Now, the 9L4 rotary cannon. As Shadow has stated, this was also plasma. Observe. I'm not going to kill Shadow. If the opportunity presents itself, I will not save him. Now, I also have my artillery cannon. It is inoperable. I cannot fire it inside, that it would be too dangerous. I have a personal preference, though. My plasma blade. It has offered me great guidance when it comes to fighting. This is a personal favorite of mine, so Cream says, as well as my repulsors. My chest repulsor. And my missiles. That window is very strong, I will admit. Do you have any other questions? For now, that is all I can do. I will continue to evolve my abilities. I did forget something. My thrusters. And now there are burn marks on these sheets. I will have to clean those. Other than weaponry, I possess another admirable skill, such as baking, cleaning, gardening. I am fond of those abilities more than my weapons. Do I have chaos abilities? No, I do not. However, I have been researching those big blasts that Shadow or Tails have been able to do. They may not be as practical, but I have been researching them. I do not think I will be able to do them. However, if the issue arises, maybe I can talk to Shadow or Cream. Heck, even Miles. Actually, why would I ask Shadow? Illogical. I will ask Miles or Cream to advise me in those. I have a question though. Why do you all value lives of Shadow? He is a threat. Still, I do not understand why you or Miles see him as still an ally. Do you have any other questions, though? I will be willing to answer. This place is really dusty. A firearm. Why does Cream have this? Her alarms are all messed up. How will she get to her classes? I must set these up myself. There we go. Now they're not blinking 12 o'clock. Cream is a smart girl. She is studying robotics. However, I like to pitch in here and there. So that's where she's storing the Chell supplies. It's in this safe. None of you will tell, right? Chokla has been wanting something. Are there any other questions you might have? I would like to say as well, thank you for the subscribers, and thank you to Multiverse Sonic and Multiverse Shadow for boosting my channel. I am grateful for you two. You two have boosted my channel and have offered me plenty of people to show my content to. I'm doing the voice right now. Actually, give me a second. Okay, hi, this is Chills. I'm the guy behind the channel. I'm the guy who plays Multiverse Channel. And yeah, like I was saying before, I'm really grateful for you guys who enjoy my content. Yes, my editing is really mediocre right now. However, I do plan to improve, and I hope you guys really enjoy the journey that I go through. Back to General. Do you still have beef with Shadow? I do not have beef, as you say. I see him as a threat. Well, not active threat. Which weapon do I enjoy the most? As I've stated before, I enjoy my plasma blade. Where have I been all these years? Observing. I haven't really exactly been in the active front line, so you say. Cream has been very busy with college, and I haven't really came forth and done anything. However, as the recent events have stirred, I've decided to be more active. What city do I live in? I live in a rural area with vanilla. I do not live in a city. Cream is the only active person in a city, though. Now, for the gardening question, I do have a favorite. apples. Apples take time to take care of and then grow into big, strong trees. It is comforting to watch them grow. Also, if you have any questions about that little Mark's, uh, what was the model number again? Mark Zero, yes. If you have any questions about Mark Zero, he, the actor, is not here right now. However, I will put in a message. That little robot has been causing me nothing but trouble. All it does is fling its arms at me. I will also say something for the record. You may know that Multiverse Sonic, the one with the markings who goes by Multi, I would like to state I am not an active member in his channel. I am only a person in Roy's, also known as Multiverse Shadows channel. I am not in Multiverse Sonic's channel, only in Multiverse Shadows. Why do you all keep asking about my active tendencies to kill Shadow? I would like to state I am not actively, nor am I seeking a way to kill Shadow. I will not harm him, but if the opportunity presents itself, I will not save him. I have a question for you all, though. What do you think will happen? Were you and Shadow really good friends in the past before Nazo came along? My only attack, my attacks on Shadow were recently because of this new phase transformation. In the past, we were great friends, as you would say. My attacks on him are recent. They are not in the past. However, if Nazo were to ever reemerge, I would ally myself with Shadow once again. Did you know that you mean the one that left? I am aware that he is coming back. I have no grudge against him, just lost respect. He has no need to apologize to me, only to Cream. Did you know that do you play video games, watch movies and shows? I do not play video. Well, there was this one time I do not in my active spare time play video games. However, I will play with Cream if she asks. I will watch movies with Cream if she asks. And I will watch shows with Cream if she asks. Speaking of which, we are supposed to watch another show tonight. Her choice again. While I am unable to eat food, Cream has stated that I might like bland foods such as rice or simpler tastes. Vanilla has stated that I might like a curry that she makes. The ingredients look fresh, so by speaking, it looks good. Do you like music? Thank you for the subscriber, by the way. I do not like, well, I don't hate music. I tend to listen to work music while I tend to the garden. I will say, though, sometimes I do enjoy classical music. Hello. Firstly, your voice is neato. Secondly, given how you said you only recently decided to be more active, would that mean you prefer a simpler life without fighting, or do you enjoy fighting? I do not enjoy fighting. It's complicated, to be completely honest with you. I was made to be a weapon, and then I came to the conclusion that I am not a weapon, and then I am a weapon again. It is difficult. What do you like in the garden? As I've stated before, apples. I also tend to enjoy plucking carrots. Pardon the sniffles. The actor is currently under the weather. And pardon the background noise. Thank you for subscribing. It was very kind of you. I believe I will sit by the window. I will bring you all closer. Hello to all. Hello to the new people that have joined. It is nice to see you. Out of character question. Okay, I can answer that out of character. Uh, I wanted to start a channel for like the longest time, but I never really had the motivation to. I guess you could call me being given the character of General by Roy or Shadow lazy, but I wanted to do my own stuff with it as well. He did say I do have his permission to do stuff with the character. I do have my own channel as well where I plan to post other content aside from General, but this channel you're currently seeing will be primarily focused on general content. I'm so quiet. Hmm. I shouldn't be. Are you able to speak different languages? Are you able to speak different languages or understand them at least? Hi, out of character again. Uh, I, Chills, cannot speak another language, but I believe General can speak another language. He is a robot after all. I personally cannot, so you won't be able to see any of that in content. What made you want to upgrade yourself? I wanted to upgrade myself due to. Actually, let me check. I wanted to upgrade myself over time during the years before Shadow achieved that new form. I have been working towards many things over and behind the scenes. Are you able to defeat Multisonic Black? Who is that? I have no idea who this Multisonic Black is. I do, however. Wait. Memory. I do recall speaking on a stream about this. While I do not know if I will be able to defeat Multisonic Black, I would like to have a chat with Black Death, or so, whatever he calls him. While he may be from another world, I do not enjoy the fact he took Cream's life. Did you hear about Shadow getting badly hurt by Multisonic Black? Shadow is injured? That is illogical. Shadow is not injured. There is no way he is injured. I do understand if he could have gotten. It's true. I do not believe what you all are saying. From that form he previously had, he is in a coma. A. This does not compute. Multi-Black took his healing factor. Whoever this multi-black person is, they appear to be an agile foe. However, I have also been brought to my attention that there are other residents in this universe who are not from here. I believe they can handle him. It is none of my concern. If you had the ability to perfectly observe and perfectly replicate the abilities and skills of another fighter, which in the multiverse would you choose? Are you saying if I had the ability to use what my predecessor Emerald could do, I would greatly enjoy the ability to copy key like Metal Sonic? Have you ever met modern Sonic? Who is that? Is it another Sonic? I have heard about this modern timeline, so I assume he is from there. The rain is nice. After the stream, I will visit Shadow's new apartment to see if you are all telling the truth. Hello to the people that have joined. Have you ever thought about traveling the multiverse at some point, or would you rather stick to just one? I have traveled the multiverse. My recent adventure was meeting a rather annoying Mark Zero. I also have tend to wander to other universes when I have time. I am multiverse in general, after all, as Shadow has designated me. Modern Sonic is one of the best Sonics to come across. You'll love him. If I ever get the chance to meet this modern, I will take that into consideration. Who have you challenged? I do not fight, and I do not challenge others. Out of any capable error, out of any out of error, out of anybody capable of fighting, who do you hold the most respect for and how they fight, and possibly be even inspired by? I admire Tails' fighting style and his quickness to dissolve any situation. While I wish he did not get in my way during my confrontation with Shadow, and it did nothing but boost my respect for him. Miles has grown from what I remember, and I owe my entire redemption to him. Technical difficulties, give me a second. I am back. Hmm. I'm alright. Where was I? Are there any upgrades you are working on? If so, do you mind sharing it? Also, I heard the Opera GX out. Oof.
Out of character, yeah, I use Opera GX. I just love it. It's a lot more simple.
I have no upgrades that I am currently working on. However, I have thought about the big blasts that others can do, as I said before. What's it? Actually, I can answer this out of character.
What's it like being a YouTuber? I don't know because I just started and I already have 100 and last I checked, like, hang on, let me pull it up really quick. Last I checked, I had 130 subscribers due to Multiverse Sonic and Multiverse Shadow shouting out my channel, which I'm so grateful for. And yeah, I wouldn't know yet. Maybe ask that in like uh 3? No, not 3. That's still like not enough time. 10 years. 10 years. I'm not being rude. I'm just saying cuz I'm still not a YouTuber yet.
Are you planning any adventures of your own? Um, nope. Logic error. No, I am not planning any adventures of my own. I just wander and things happen. I am planning on going to get something for Cream, as I know she has been working hard in college.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't really know Opera GX would do that. I'm gonna be honest, it works a lot better for me than it does for Chrome. I mean, hey, I'm running VR while streaming on Twitch, so like, well, not Twitch, YouTube. So I'd say it's working fine for me. I can't really help you there. Sorry, man.
How old is Cream now? She is an adult, I will say. However, she is currently in college. It has been, I believe, 20 years. And I would have to ask again. I would have to ask her again. It appears my memory bank is faulting on that question. I apologize. I believe I will answer questions out of character for a good few minutes. So, do you have any questions for?
Me, Chills, I'd be glad to answer. I don't really have an avatar to express myself yet. However, actually, I could check to see anything that's like not a franchise or whatever. I have my OC, but that's not really it. Actually, I do have something to represent me. Give it a second. Hi, I'm Chills. Okay. Um, okay. Okay, so for the stuff about general, I'll quickly answer that as general, but then I'll get some Chills questions.
She does still have cheese with her.
All right, now we're on to stuff about me chills. If you have any questions about how I met Roy or how I met Multiverse Shadow or just all those guys, I'd be glad to answer, and I also would be glad to answer like any questions about like myself or anything. Also, if you're wondering why I'm using this, it's because I just like the avatar. I don't care what people say about me. It's only been like what? Like yeah, it's been like 42 minutes, so like okay, yeah, I'm curious. So I met Roy like a few years back. I was like 17 at the time. I'm not currently 19. I met him in Apados with another good, well, not really good friend. I know him. I met him with another friend of mine, Echo, who plays Metal Sonic. I met him with Echo, and they kind of just they were just goofing off, and I messed around with them as well. Eventually, I joined Roy's server, and over time, I started to become friends with him. There was a whole like a year where we had a falling out, but we made up, and now I'd say we're great friends again. I'm a mod in his server. He knows me by name, and yeah. And how I met like Fallen is we were just chilling in a VC one time, and they were just talking about Solar Tales, which I like when people talk about their characters and stuff like that. And we kind of just started hanging out over time. Ugh. And now I don't really know Nick a lot, like Multiverse Sonic. I'd say we're friends. I'd say we're friends. That's. Broker, I will say I do enjoy talking with Broker. Broker's a great friend of mine. I hope. Oh, my friend the guy who played the Mark Zero who the cast's calling him Noodles cuz it's funny. Um, Dasher, he is a great friend of mine. We shit talk each other and all that, but it's just how we roll. Like I was DMing him like I'd say like a few hours ago, just stupid shit that I found on like Twitter. He's a great friend of mine. Ugh. If you have any questions about like what I have plans for the future for General that I can say without having to worry about the character, I'd be glad to answer. Because I do have a lot of stuff planned. That includes more streams and maybe a gaming stream with General. I don't know. I will say, if you want to see more of like stuff I do that's not related to like multiverse general or like multiverse content, I will do a community post with my channel, and that channel will have stuff with me, some of my other friends, maybe Dasher sometimes. I do have a project planned for like Dasher and two other friends that we could do. It's still kind of in the works. It's also have any like things for like I'm an active guy. I like to talk with people. I'm shy at first, and like I do get overwhelmed a bit easily, but I am like also I'm a hand talker. I talk with my hands a lot. Oh, excuse me, that was gross. But yeah, what are your plans for future videos? I definitely plan to do an arc, one arc. I am again, I am heavily inspired by Multiverse Sonic and Multiverse Shadow for what they do. I do plan to do an arc for General and a few others that I can help with. My cast currently consists of very, very close friends and, Multiverse Shadow and those guys. Any games you generally like playing? Alright, so the games I generally love Halo, Legend of Zelda, Ultra Kill. What else? What else? I really have been. I haven't. I played a little bit of the new Delta and chapter. No spoilers, obviously, but I do enjoy it. Um, I like RPGs. Some. I also play a lot of Roblox. I've been playing a lot of Forsaken on Roblox. That is really fun. Any hints? Any hints to the content? Some people aren't. All right, actually, hang on. Let me think on this. I got it. I got it. Okay. He won't be the only. General will not be the only multi I hope to get on this channel. uh, I do tend. All right, for that question, General's gonna do some cool stuff just off that. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of robots, so that's why I really like Ultra Kill. I like Metal Sonic, General, Emerald, Gamma. I used to be multi Gamma actually, but then I had that falling out and I changed into General, who is a lot more active than, Gamma. Um, I like robots. That's one thing you will know about Chills is that I'm a robot guy. I like robots. That's kind of why I have this, robot hand. Yeah. Sorry. I'd say I'd give it maybe another few minutes, and I'm gonna switch back to general, and then we'll end the stream off with me. Right now, I'm just answering some questions you guys might have for me, or just because I haven't hit the hour mark, and I need to hit that hour mark before I can even blah, blah, blah. If you like robots, I do like Transformers. I'm not a big fan on Transformers. I grew up with the Bayverse movies, but my I do like Transformers. Yeah, sniffles. Bleh. I will say, um, yeah, I will be honest, man. That's kind of like my point of view on robots too. Like, I love quick and adaptive robots like V1. It's kind of why I like Emerald as well, and as well as big, destructive robots like Optimus. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna switch back to General, guys. So yeah.
I hope you all enjoyed that short intermission. We will end the stream off at an hour and 30 minutes. Do do do. Are there any other questions you have for General? Well, myself. Yes, the active fans does confuse me, mostly due to the fact that it is a weird subject for me. Normally, I am just simple. I garden, I cook, I clean, and then when I need to, I destroy. I've never had people who admire my work, other than Cream and Vanilla, of course. It is still all new to me. However, Cream has said I should continue on this journey of streaming and answering questions that my fans might have because, after all, you are all a community that I am grateful to be a part of. Like I've stated before, once the stream is over, I will be checking on Shadow. You have all stated that he is injured. I do not believe it. Hello, Rider Man. I will say, though, I am not a fan of liars. If I find out you have been lying to me, I will not be happy. This Black Death, though, I feel nothing but what some people call rage towards him. But I will also state, oh, another question. If you could create a planet, what type of planet would you create? One with peace and no suffering. A place that would make Cream happy, make Vanilla happy. They would enjoy that greatly. Opinions on coins being used in combat. It is illogical. However, you could ricochet a bullet off of a coin. Taking that into consideration for future references. Favorite thing to cook or something you cook more often? Every now and then, I bake cookies for Vanilla when she is unable to. Well, it makes her happy, and I greatly appreciate that. I've also made other foods as well. I've made curry. I know she admires that. Despite not wanting to fight, what tactics do you prefer? Stealth, straight to the point combat, or something destructive to get it done quickest? If I am advised to take non lethal actions, I will subdue rather than kill. I adapt to the combat situation. I do not have a preferred. However, well, actually, I tend to enjoy getting to the point of something. If you could call something like that joy. How do you recharge? Are you solar powered, or must you have a set charger to use? I am solar powered, like most Eggman robots. Do not mind me cleaning. Do you have any favorite mobility tools? My thrusters. However, I have been thinking about a grappling hook. I will clean these sheets later. She must have pulled an all-nighter. That is why this room is not tended to. There's the spray bottle. This window is now clean. How often do you and Cream hang out? And what do you both do? Movies? Board games? As I've stated before, we are watching a show tonight. She does enjoy when I watch shows with her. Normally it is her and Vanilla, but she has requested that I join her tonight. And we do not hang out often, sadly. It is very annoying or saddening that we do not get to hang out often. I have missed seeing her smile. Considering what has been going on, she will not be too she isn't exactly happy with me after that attack on Shadow. I suppose tonight's show watching will double as a lecture. She is a friend of mine. Any questions for us? No, I do not have any questions. Actually, I will think on that. What are some efficient? What seems more efficient, shotguns or snipers? Hmm. Shotguns. How often do you? No, I already answered that. How? Any questions for us? Hmm. Hmm. Who is? Hmm. Hmm. I have many questions, but I will find them out on my own time. I do not believe answering them here would be best. Actually, I have one. Do you have any requests for me? Anything you would like me to do? Anyone you would like me to meet? Can you dance? No. Goku is a powerful fighter. He may help you learn some helpful things, although he is good friends with Shadow. It may pose an issue. This Goku you speak of, I have heard of his presence in Universe Zero. However, I have not met him. He has not made his presence known. I remember someone mentioned Modern. How about meeting him at some point? I have forbade myself from going to the Modern universe due to Shadow saying it was too risky. While I do not respect a lot of Shadow's decisions, I trust when he says something is too risky. From the Dasher Zone to General, since you watch Cream a lot, what are your thoughts on Vanilla and the Chaotix? I admire Vanilla a lot. She is a great companion of mine. As for the Chaotix, I admire Espio. I enjoy talking to Cream. Well, sorry, apologies. I enjoy talking to Charmy, as well as Vector. Speaking of, I wonder how most of them are doing nowadays. It would be nice to see them again, as they have not visited in a while. How do you keep yourself powered up? By solar power or charging port? I have stated before, I use solar energy. Actually, allow me to go out of character for a moment.
Alright, so, chat, like I said before, this is Dasher. He is the guy who helps me with, like, a lot of this stuff. Um, he is a very, very close friend of mine. I'm gonna go ahead and give him mod since I trust him. Dasher, thank you for tuning in, bro.
Speaking of solar, have you met him? Um, no, I have not met this solar you speak of. However, I have heard about him, as I have heard about Goku and Multi. I have also been informed that I should not meet them, not by Shadow, but I should not meet them from my own point of view, until they are ready.
Alright, so we're about, like, 20 minutes until, like, I gotta end stream. So Imma switch back to the actually, let me pick another avatar. What's another avatar I have? Now, I'll stay as General, but I take the voice changer off. Um, so, alright, questions for Chills again. Go ahead and, if you got any questions for me, Chills, I'd be glad to answer them. And, yeah. You're welcome, Blood. I hate you, bro. I hate you, Dasher. I've never played a Borderlands game before, but hey, now that one's free on Steam, I might get it since I'm a little deal snatcher. Actually, let me get a little. Nah, I gotta have a posture because I'm a big YouTuber now, guys. Big YouTuber. I gotta have posture and be elegant and all that. I'm trying to think. Hmm. What's something I can say to get you guys interested? Um, actually, how did you guys enjoy the trailer? I will say my editing on the sound effects was a bit lacking, and it was just me and Dasher doing the video, so got any questions? I would recommend it. Borderlands 2 is the best one story-wise. Gotcha. All right, I'll definitely try it. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about like how me and Dasher were doing the recording, or like how we like what any questions you guys might have. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, all right. Removing Dasher's mod. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Um is General V2? Yes. Yes, ma'am, he is. Uh Okay, I think yeah, I know I said I was going to end it at 1:30, but I am going to end it early, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and continuing to just ask questions to General. I love answering them as the character. I love doing stuff like this. And continue to stay tuned for stuff I do. There will be more streams. I will say maybe like after maybe 2 videos, or I might do another like just stream out of the blue. I love doing stuff like this. This is genuinely fun for me. But yeah, I hope you guys really enjoy, and I hope you guys enjoy the future. Cause I know like Roy and Multiversonic have like their own their own outros and stuff. I don't have one yet. I don't know what to call you guys. I know they call you like your comrades. Well, technically I'm a part of Roy, so I guess I call you guys comrades too. Yeah, so let me just stand up, grab the camera. All right, guys.